4, 3, 2. What's up, everybody?
Right. Super.
You have made it.
Excited.
You've made it to Thursday.
To have
Welcome.
you all with us tonight. Oh, my goodness.
Hey, if you're watching on YouTube on playback, we just want to say hi. Thanks for joining us. But if you want to be part of the live stream, join us Thursdays here on Facebook, Axtell Expressions, with all of our insiders here. Let's check in and see who we got today.
Who are the insiders, Ryan?
Hey, Harry Stedman's here. Paul Burnham's here. What's up, Paul?
Right.
Lee Rademacher is here from Hurricane Alley in Florida.
Fantastic.
Hey, Lee, hope you are safe.
Yeah.
Jeremy Wheat is here. See who else I see. Patrick.
Let us know, Lee.
Eliezer is here. John Adams, happy Thursday. Lawrence Prestige. Now that's a show name if I've heard one. I don't know. That's cool. Frank is here. Henry Frost is here. Keith Mossberger. Gina is here. Who did I miss earlier? Brad Ray. Yep. Hump Day, Lacey Weesey. Anthony Hughes.
It is the new hump day. Thursday is the new hump day here at Axtell Expressions.
We got a good crew kicking off our Thursday.
2020 is just weird. So Thursday is the new hump day.
Thursday is the new hump day.
A lot of people don't know that yet.
Hey, well, Steve, will you take a moment and share this video? In fact, I'd like everyone watching, take a moment, as always, to hit the like button. That means a lot to us. It helps tell Facebook to not take us down as fake news. And every time you share it, it just helps spread the love, because our goal is to create innovations that help entertain the world. And that means we get to partner with people like you. And when you share it, it just makes the world go round. So Steve just did it. I'm going to confirm.
No, we didn't.
Oh, interesting.
You
Steve
know why?
didn't do it. Michael Knight, what's up? Ben Cunningham.
All right, Michael Knight just
all
saw
the way
Terry
from
Fader.
South Carolina.
Michael Knight just saw Terry Fader in Toledo, Ohio. Yep.
Way to go, Michael Knight. Oh.
Yeah, it was a great show, actually, and he had a really fun time.
Actually, did you expect it to be a bad show, Steve? Hey, I got Terry on the phone here.
Something's wrong
hey,
right now.
Terry, it's
There's
Ryan.
something wrong.
Yeah.
Do you see?
Yeah, he said he thought it was going to be a subpar show, and he was really surprised that it was a good show. I know, man. I like your original puppet better. All right.
Michael, disregard everything that
Sorry, man. That was Terry.
Ryan is saying.
Had to talk to Terry.
Terry has been on the phone with me today, but it has nothing to do with how rude you are being.
Well, he was just pretty surprised to hear about. Well, Steve, question.
Yeah.
Before we get going, I got people sharing this like crazy. I have Gary Savard here from Chilliwack, Canada. Gary, I'm using a microphone that was made in Canada.
Oh, that's cool.
This is by a company called Advanced Audio. Wolfie Meyer is here. He set his alarm in Germany to join us.
Congratulations. Thank you, Wolfie, for setting an alarm in Germany.
Mr. Charlie and Pete, those are his bears. He just posted some videos earlier this week with his bears.
Oh, yeah, sure. Yeah, you'll do that, but you won't.
It's a little cold.
Yeah, we need to
turn that off. I better leave that off.
Over there in the hallway right there, there's the upright fan. I took care of you in the other department, so let's get the wind blowing.
I'll take care of that.
All right.
Hey, we have something special, though, happening today. We are unveiling a new character.
It's incredible.
Steve, is it safe to say it's a... I can't even say. I can't even say it. But you know what? Chuck Lyons, his Dinky arrives on Monday.
Oh, nice.
And hey, we got an auction at the end of this show. So stick around to the end. We got an auction. And Adam Shields is here. Zach is here. Thank you for sharing. Yeah, so, hey, all Dinky orders have shipped up to this point. I think we had a couple. So those of you that are waiting on Dinkies, thanks for your patience. We've actually been getting them out ahead of time, which we are pretty pumped about because...
Yeah, they're incredible. They're actually all shipped out except for one, and I think it's going out tomorrow.
And then one is part of a bigger order that's being finished as well.
Huge order. People are ordering Dinkies as just like an add-on to their regular orders. And it's
Don
so
Johnson said in Alberta, Dinky Monkey is currently in Edmonton. and hopefully it will arrive tomorrow. Awesome. Hey, when you do get your Dinky, so many of you have been doing this, and we really appreciate it. Post a picture. We've seen some great pictures on Facebook. If you aren't a part of the Axtell Entertainers group, make sure to join. Or our Axtell Expressions page. We'll be reposting them as well. But some great costume ideas. Anthony Hughes here and a few other people are sharing like photos of bananas and stuff. And it's just really fun to see what you all are doing with your Dinky Monkey.
Oh my goodness,
So use hashtag the Dinkies, hashtag Axtell Expressions. We just made the Dinkies their own Facebook page and Instagram. You can tag them as well. But tag us and let us know, because then we can reshare and we'll give you props.
Yeah. Check it out. I mean, we've got look at these cool pictures.
Chris Moore from PA.
Waiting on the fan. All right, great.
Love this one.
This it's so cool.
Yeah, Anthony had an idea earlier. It was a Dinky Halloween costume contest. I love that idea.
I think it's great. We got Halloween coming up, and Dinkies need to have little costumes.
That's right. Frank's here, and he's got a beast coming his way.
Oh, we've got a Dinky opening here by Sherry.
Oh, that was cool.
Oh, my goodness. Yeah. And look at this. Sherry's got the Dinky in her little tropical shirt. She got this off of a wine bottle in Kohl's. She bought it, a bottle of wine that had a little T-shirt, and look at that.
Love how that turned out.
The other thing that Gina told us was that Build-A-Bear costumes sizes 10 to 14 fit our Dinkies. Now, I don't know, and you guys can just put in the comments, does Build-A-Bear have a smaller size than a 10 by 14? That would be interesting to find out. So
yeah, that's great to know.
Yeah. Let's check in on in the works, what's happened this week at the shop.
All right.
Lots of stuff going on.
Let's take a look.
Check this out. Wow, check it out. Eva's getting her fabric neck. Got a dragon going. Dinosaur. Oh, dinosaur going. All right. One of our best-selling characters. Ooh, look at this beautiful toucan and another one. Sandra is doing a great job of airbrushing that. Looks good. What do we got over here? Dinky City. Oh my gosh, they're going out. They're going out.
That's the plastic cools. And then Wes can manipulate them and cut them. Again, this would be used in a blinker mechanism, goes inside the puppet's head, and then this is the base of an Easy Talk. You can see this is where a little, Wes makes a little hatch that fits in there to access the servo controller. So he created these bucks that go into the plastic. We got a whole rack of those that we use for different vacuum forming. So depending on the job or what's being made, we pop these in. So those are some clips from the shop. Some cool stuff going on. You know, it's always fun to watch Wes using the vacuum former because we make a lot of custom shapes, and so having a vacuum former allows us to create them.
Yeah.
As you saw, and a lot of them go inside. So we make, skeletons or skulls for characters that have blinking eyes. Well, like you saw, we were working on Easy Talks and some other cool projects that we get to use. Between 3D printing and vacuum forming, we can usually kind of create whatever we need, which is pretty fun. So
yeah, it's super fun. A lot of detailed stuff goes into the custom things that we make and the animatronics that we make. And speaking of animatronics, one of the biggest projects we ever did was 100 chickens for the Frizzle Chicken Farmhouse Cafe. And Ryan, you've got one of those queued up right now.
Yeah, you guys want to take a look? Let's have a
Here's one of the shows that we programmed, and it's a doozy.
Check it out.
Doozy.
Here we go. Build it up. Come on, let it go. The off-key one, hey, we could hit perfect pitch, but it's not as real.
It was intentional. Yes.
You got to keep it a little bit real. They're chickens.
Keep it real.
Keep it real. Come on.
So when that, when you're in the restaurant in Tennessee there and you're watching this, when that song comes on, it, even as old as it is now, it gets applause, like from people having their meal. It's so fun.
Yeah,
yeah, it's great.
That's a cool one, man.
What a nice spoof to be able to do that song. And what's so fun about it is the juxtaposition of how incredibly dramatic the song is, as opposed to the chickens just clucking it. It just makes it
super fun. So we get to a lot of projects like that.
Yeah.
We actually have a whole bank of chicken songs.
Oh, yeah.
And you'll be hearing more of them in the future. But, you know, we have one
Whether
of our
you
special...
want to or not, you will be hearing the chicken songs
Good point.
weekly.
We have two special guests today. We have our good friend, Ray Cooper from New Zealand.
New Zealand.
He is our highlighted performer that we're spotlighting.
Indeed.
And we also have our special guest, Adam Kreutinger, who is a puppet builder, art teacher extraordinaire, YouTube sensation / heartthrob. You'll get to hear from him as well. But Steve, why don't we check in with Ray Cooper, our performer spotlight. Shall we?
Let's do it.
Let's do it. Performer spotlight.
Howdy, y'all. This is Ray Cooper from way down south. Well, it's way down south. In fact, so far south that I talk like this because I come from New Zealand. Welcome to Forest Lakes. This is where I live and work with my wife and one son. The other two sons have flown the nest. One is a dairy farmer, the other is an animator with YWAM in Thailand. We also have our pet dog Chino, as well as well over 30, maybe 40 Axtell products. Of course, there's like Vern, Harold, Grandad. Anywho, this is Forest Lakes, where Steve one day will come and kayak to his heart's content, and Ryan will sit on the beautiful shores and write the most amazing song that you have ever heard. Amazing. Oh, hey, welcome to behind the scenes of my next show. The great thing about videos, of course, is this show will be going all the way to Australia, to a elderly rest home. In this day and age, we can do shows all over the world. It's great. Myself as a performer, I started off as a magician and very quickly moved on to ventriloquism when I found that if I had a puppet in the show, when I returned to do another show, the people would always ask, where's the puppet? They never asked where a trick was, so I moved quickly over to that. My wife and I went to the States, and we were privileged to go to Verna Findley's house, where she showed us how to make puppets. We came home and started making our own, like, for example, Grandad here. Hi there, son. Hello, how are you? Yeah, good, thanks. This is Grandad, and when we made him, we actually made him with blinking eyes. I have over 30 Axtell puppets and lots of accessories as well. And as well as that, Ryan, don't change the camera angle. Get it back. Thanks. Thanks, Ryan. So why do I use Axtell puppets? Well, there's so many reasons, but just a couple to keep it brief. They're very professional. Basically took my show from an amateur show to a professional show overnight. When I bring the puppets out, I love getting the oohs and ahs as people look at me. I mean my puppets. And so it's just changed the whole dynamic of the shows. Hello. Hi there. Hello, how are you? Good. Okay. And tell us, what are you? A void. Boyd. A bird. Yeah. But what kind of bird are you? I, sir, yeah, am an Australian cockatoo. What? What? You got a problem with that? No, we haven't. As well as that, I have a rabbit and, where is he? He's always disappearing. I'll just go and look for him. Wait there. I was using going to use a puppet, but for some reason it wasn't there. I'd left it at home, and I did have the seal sitting there. Now, for some reason back in the day, I sort of felt like the seal was a tier below some of the other puppets as far as my character for it was, because I don't talk with it. I just make the noise. And so I feel like I'm kind of cheating. Well, I did back then. But anyway, I did the show with the seal, and the kids were roaring with laughter, great applause and everything else. Afterwards, a mother came up to me with tears in her eyes, and she actually said to me, my daughter can't talk. She can't make any noise at all. And she signed language to me that for the first time ever, she realized you don't have to talk to have lots of fun. And I thought, wow, that's so powerful. That is so powerful. And finally, I think this really was a wonderful show where I was doing one for these elderly folk at a daycare centre. And afterwards, when I was packing up and I was out of my car, this lady came out to me in her 90s, and she had tears flowing down her face. And she said to me, my husband died a number of years ago. And she said, since that day, I haven't even smiled, but something today snapped inside me, and I started laughing so hard that I was crying with laughter, and it was such an emotional release. And I thought, wow, this is incredible. I just love it. It's an auditorium of about 1,000 people. I'd been there before, so they sort of knew me. So I got a whole lot of children to do items for half an hour. Then I did a show. And when they introduced me, I was sitting at the back of the audience just to get a feel for everything. And they introduced me. I started jogging up to the front down the aisle, and some of the children started standing and giving me a clap and cheer. And I thought, wow, this is cool. And of course, I got the adrenaline pumping. I started running even faster. And as I jumped on stage, I thought I'd do a little tiny comical trip, but I misjudged it. I was sprinting, hit the stage, and went flat onto my stomach and slid across the stage. And all I remember thinking was, oh, this is embarrassing. And I slid right to the center of the stage and stood up and went, ta-da! And then started my show. So things go wrong, but I kind of like filling in, being impromptu. Afterwards, the organizer said, "Wow, how often do you start your show like that?" I said, "Never before and never again." I had all this rash down the front of my legs and all that. New ideas? I've got so many new ideas, but I don't really want to share too many of them until I perform them in my own show because I think they're quite unique. But in this day and age of videos, I thought I'd show you something that I'm trying to work on at the moment. Even though in New Zealand here, we don't have too many cases of COVID, so we're actually still performing. In fact, while you're watching this, I've got 3 performances that I'm going between. So I might be able to listen to this while I'm driving. But sorry, Steve, I won't type, don't worry. But how about this for an idea? Hey, hi there, Harold. Hi there. Hey, I can see your lips move. What? Well, how about I don't use my lips, and in fact, I won't even use my hand. There. Well, I like this much better, actually. See you later. What? No, wait. No. Come back. We can work this out. So there you go. There's an idea for you. That's just a concept at the moment, so it's very rough. The colours were all wrong and everything, but I just did it quickly to give you the idea. Strangely enough, the part that took the longest was actually matching up the false lip movement with the puppet, just as a joke for you guys. Of course, I wouldn't do that in a normal video, but that's what was the hardest part, strangely enough. But you can imagine that if you put a puppet in a video like that, it's only limited to your imagination. A bird wired up can fly off. A possum can drop in upside down, hanging by his tail. All sorts of fun things like that. The other probably bigger idea I've got at the moment is if you do a show with, say, 4 puppets and a green screen, if they're all animal puppets, why not be outside and have 3 of the puppets behind you just sitting in the tree looking around doing whatever, and you've got the 4th puppet up here doing the performance, and then the next shot, that puppet is now in the background and one of the other puppets is being brought forward. You can even interact with the background puppets from time to time if you want to. Thanks, Steve. Thanks, Ryan, for this opportunity, and thanks everyone else for listening. Hope you enjoyed it. Hey, contact me on Facebook if you like, because I feel a bit isolated over here across the globe in New Zealand from other entertainers. This is Ray Cooper signing out from Forest Lakes in New Zealand.
Thank you for joining us for another edition of Performer Spotlight. Come on, hit that like button.
Love it.
For Ray Cooper,
That
love
is
the,
so cool
he put
that
a
he
lot
shared.
of time into putting some of those clips together. It was super
Yeah.
fun. I love the rabbit chase and the COVID hand wash and all the
That's super
all the
cool.
little things he added in.
Good ideas, and thanks for sharing those with us, Ray. I appreciate that. Owen Reed
Super
said,
fun.
yeah, we do bring joy to everyone. So that kind of sums it all up right there. As entertainers, we bring joy to everyone, and Ray has proven that from his little corner of the world. And
Yeah. Super fun. Hey, Lee Rademacher said, Steve, can you deliver my order in person? Then this trip to Florida could be a business write-off.
hey, all right. That sounds
very
good any
good.
other time of year.
That's right. So, hey, check out Ray Cooper. Find him on Facebook. Give him a shout out. You know, a lot of us may feel isolated or separated or alone trying to navigate what entertainment looks like. And the truth is we're all navigating it together. And there's some great ideas out there. And I love that, you know, Ray, even though he didn't have it all fully cooked up, he was able to share some ideas he's working on. Yeah, and Chris, that was pretty funny. Ray got the camera changes, right?
Yeah,
In fact,
that was
let's
great.
throw one at Steve.
He pretty much
Bam.
nailed you, bud.
He got me. Sorry, Steve, other camera.
That's all right, bud.
Ah, gotcha. Hey.
All right.
Steve, it's been a while, and because you moved the camera closer to yourself, it's harder to see the table. So tell me, where is your cup?
It is.
We need to check in on your
my
cup.
goodness sakes.
All
The
right.
cup is here.
You thought you could hide it behind that closer camera angle, but we, the people,
Well, you guys make me so nervous.
deserve to know.
You're always like checking on my mug, and yeah, we'll have to get on that. I can see that is a functional issue with the new camera angles that we've got here inside Axtell. All right. Oh, do you know what time it is, Ryan?
I almost do.
Wow. Where did you go? You drove away in your Prius there.
No, not yet.
I didn't have a chance to see you.
I do have to make...
Yeah?
I do have to make a little trip.
Yeah? Take a little trip. Take a little trip. Take a little trip with me here. Take a little trip. Woo! Take a little trip. Woo! Take a little trip with me here. Yeah. Ba 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 ba. Boom. Ba 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 ba. Boom. Ba 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 ba.
So yeah, I'm gonna head out. So you guys do what you need to do. I gotta handle a couple things down at the shop. Gotta check in with the crew down there.
All right.
See what's going on.
Ryan, you take off.
Okay.
We'll see you later.
All right.
Folks, right now
Are you
it's time to...
Are you gonna be able to fill the time?
Oh yeah, I got stuff to do.
All right, man. Well,
see you, buddy.
I'll see you in a bit, man.
Bye.
Hey, I'll see you guys in a bit, okay?
Bye, Ryan.
And now it's time to Ask the Tiki.
We are here.
Who summons me, the great Tiki?
I'm going to summon you tonight, great Tiki. We have some questions here from our insiders. Are you ready?
Ah, yes. These are the people that watch live on Facebook, right?
Exactly right. You're exactly right.
I mean, streaming later on YouTube is cool, but being there is more hashtag in the moment, hashtag millennial.
All right, Tiki. Hey, we've got our first question for the evening.
Yes.
This came in from Unanimous, is the person that wrote this one.
Interesting.
Unanimous.
Edward Snowden, is that you? QAnon?
What should I do for a romantic evening?
Ah, well, cooking for your romantic interest is always a plus. May I recommend Polynesian pineapple chicken? That is a favorite at our house. And by house, I mean inside my bark.
So the little missus really likes the Polynesian chicken?
Oh, yes. She loves it on kebabs, especially. More of a texture thing, but you know what I mean. Presentation's part of it.
Did you get the kebabs?
Additionally, a great rom-com like That Thing You Do or Overboard featuring Goldie Hawn would be a great choice. Not too serious.
So we watch that after the dinner.
And then always end it with something dessert-like. Maybe a bundt cake. Maybe some gelato. Something that says, you are sweet and so is this thing that I'm eating.
Okay. Thank you.
What else you got, Stevie baby?
We just heard from Ray Cooper, but he is asking, I'm going to have to buy a drill. Mm-hmm. What type of drill should I buy?
Depends on how big of a hole you need to drill, because I would just use termites. It's been working for thousands of years. Now, you could go the Lowe's route and get their in-store brand. You could, of course, go the Home Depot route and get their brand. But you know what?
What type would you get?
I think a good old-fashioned bow drill, like Bear Grylls would use to start a fire. That's what a real man would use.
So termites was your first idea, and that's...
Right. Yeah, I mean, Steve, I'm more into the artisan maker stuff. None of this pre-manufactured factory stuff.
Okay, we have another question here from...
The old ways.
Stephen Hinks. In 40 years, what will people be nostalgic for?
Well, obviously, still the movie The Sting, featuring Robert Redford and Paul Newman, and the music of Scott Joplin. That really never goes out of style. I think people will be nostalgic for things like 15-second TikTok videos and other social media, because I think our generation is going to get tired of it pretty quick.
So that'll...
Did you know that every tweet is in the Library of Congress, Steve?
No way.
Someday we will laugh about that, but it's true.
So it's like, oh, I remember that tweet.
Getting my nails done.
That's
Who's
right.
going to join me? Hashtag treat yourself.
That'll be
what that tweet would sound like.
And that'll be nostalgic in 40 years from now?
Why, yes, much like the Declaration of Independence.
Wow, that's pretty amazing.
Hey, Steve,
Wow.
it's Ryan.
Hey, Ray.
Ryan, where are you?
I'm just wrapping up. I'll be back in a second. You guys good?
Oh, we're okay. Yeah, thank you, Ryan.
You got it.
Bye.
All right. Looks like a few more questions have come in on our Facebook feed.
I have one here from Lawrence Prestige.
Let's hear it.
All right. If your life had a theme song, what would it be?
Hakuna Matata, what a wonderful phrase. It means no worries. That's right, Steve. Most people don't know that my singing voice is a tender falsetto.
You're quite amazing.
For
I must
the
say.
rest of your days.
Sorry, lots of vibrato.
I guess
But
so.
Hakuna Matata.
And our final one for this evening.
Okay.
What is your favorite antiperspirant?
Well, something with a cedar smell, obviously.
Of
I
course.
prefer the smell of mothballs from a Narnia-type cedar chest. Old and dank. Now, Steve, I do see a couple questions. I'm going to throw it to our Facebook feed.
All right.
Jeremy
all right.
Wheat says, hey, Tiki, what's the best work-at-home job for a non-ventriloquist? Learning ventriloquism for money, obviously. But if you can't find that job, selling diet pills, much like Michael Scott when he got his second job on The Office. Owen Reed said, what is the best thing to comb my genie hair? Well, a little bit of turtle car wax will shine that noggin right up, Owen.
There you go.
Ryanimation said, oh, great Tiki. Tyson eats everything we buy. What are ways to calm his hangry temper? Well, load up on the protein and a little less carbs. It'll last a little longer, and you'll notice your glucose levels stay higher. And lastly, Amanda, I am not, but I am friendly. So come on down and let's hang out. I'm always bored here on Tiki Island.
All right. Well, that, ladies and gentlemen, was...
Steve, can you count me down and put me to sleep?
Relax, please relax. There he goes. Okay.
Thank you.
Hey, man. I just got back.
Yeah. Ryan.
There's always this red light on when I get back. I'm don't always quite get it, but I finished the chores, washing the hogs, feeding the hogs, and other boar-related chores, as we talked about last week. I don't know why you always ask me about 40 minutes into the show to take care of the
feed the
animals.
hogs, if you would, Ryan.
So they're fed. What'd I miss?
Did the little piggies get their corn?
They did, but they wanted advice, and I wish I knew someone wise who could give it. And I said, beats me, and I'm sure Steve and our insiders aren't taking advantage of a wise old sage.
No.
So,
not while you were gone.
Thank you.
That's what the red light meant.
You guys would tell me, right?
The red light simply means we were not checking with an wise sage while you were gone.
Because I've heard he sounds a little bit like Frank Zappa, according to Dave Schowler. I could be wrong, though. All right.
He didn't sound like you, though, Ryan, so I appreciate that.
Good.
All right. Oh, my goodness sakes. We have a fun evening for you that is full of surprises. And one of the surprises...
We have a special guest, right?
Yeah, we do. One of the surprises that we have is our special guest, a good friend of mine, Adam Kreutinger.
That's right.
He is a host of the Puppeteers podcast.
And you were a guest on that not too long ago.
It was a great experience. He was a really good interviewer, and was proud to be on that with him. And we have a fun interview with him this evening, Ryan.
We got to sit down with Adam and hear all about his background as a puppet builder, as an art teacher, as just an artist who is passionate about puppetry, as many of you are. And I think he's done a lot on his channel to teach people. And I think you're going to enjoy getting to hear him. And he got to visit the shop not too long ago. He's from Buffalo, New York, and he came out. His dad lives in Dana Point, Orange County.
Cool. Yep.
And he got to stop by and did a little vlog tour of our shop. This was pre-COVID. And anyways, we got to catch up with him. So let's take a look.
I'm going to change my cup here.
Yeah, change your mug, Steve. Let's be respectful.
Oh my goodness, it's Adam Kreutinger.
Hey Steve, thanks for having me.
Hey, very welcome. Oh, this is exciting. Okay, just to start right off the bat, you have the best hair in puppetry.
Oh, do I?
Yes.
Thank you.
Yes, you
Actually,
do.
I get a lot of compliments on my hair too. People always ask if it's real or if I dye it. It's completely natural. 32 years old, completely silver already.
Oh my
Yeah.
goodness,
Oh, yeah.
that's amazing, truly amazing. But the texture, the thickness, the amount of hair that you have, oh,
Thank you.
yeah, totally envious. All right, Adam, you are all over the internet. People know you and love you, and I'm so curious about how you got started.
How I got started? Started in the puppetry? It was a long time coming. You know, I started off doing theater in high school, and through theater, I found magic. I met another performer in one of these summer shows I was doing when I was like 14 years old, and he did magic. I was like, oh my gosh, this is amazing. And I fell in love with magic. Started doing magic shows. I worked at like 3 different restaurants I was doing weekly magic shows at. Kids' birthday parties and elementary schools all over Western New York, and it really kind of evolved through magic. And actually, you know, I was deep into magic.
Yeah.
Like all, you know, the forums. I'm sure you're familiar with the Magic Cafe.
Oh, absolutely, yeah.
Oh yeah, the Magic Cafe. Actually, Magic Cafe led me to. I was in the children's. I forgot what it's called now. It's been so long since I looked at it. But the children's magician tab, and I remember seeing the your magic drawing boards. I'm like, oh, this is so cool. But I was like, oh, but I don't really do puppetry. And then I saw the axe tracks. I was like, huh. So I bought some of your axe tracks
cool.
that I used. And I used them for some shows and stuff too, which was awesome. But I needed a puppet. And back then, you know, again, I was in high school at the time. I was like, oh, $120 for a puppet. That's insane. Okay, little do I know now. Okay, that is a remarkable offering you guys have. Okay, yeah, that's remarkable. But at the time, I was like, I need a puppet. So the first thing I did was try to build similar to your crow puppet. I built this crow puppet. It ended up being way too big, but it worked, and it was really, really fun to use. And then I kind of put it down for a while, and I'm still involved in theater. And I did a show called Little Shop of Horrors.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh my gosh, one of my favorite shows. My wife was cast in it as well. We were in it together.
Were you married then?
No, we were not married then. No. This is soon after high school at this point. But from that point, you know, I met another puppeteer, my good buddy Zach Homiser, who had a beautiful puppet too that was made by Terry Angus, who is a puppeteer that worked on Fraggle Rock, and he can build puppets like at the Henson quality, style, and level. And I just saw this thing, and it was just a piece of artwork to me, and I was like, I have to try to make something like this. And then from that point on, I just started making puppets, and I've never really looked back since.
Wow. Well, that is amazing. And the other side of the axe track story, which is pretty cool, is when we were developing axe tracks, there was debate in the company about whether we should do that. And I said, well, not only should we do it, it's marketing, because we're giving several voices to the same routine. And if somebody learns on, let's say, well, of course you started with the drawing board, so that's a specific routine. But on our puppet routines, we had 5 different voices on there. It said if somebody memorizes with the goofy voice, but they hear the gruff voice and they've already memorized the routine, they don't have to do anything else but get another puppet. It's a marketing effort as well. And if they start in magic with the drawing board, they're going to realize I could do this with a puppet as well. So that was kind of
that's so smart, because that's kind of where I was. It's like, I have I want a puppet, but I don't know what to do with it.
Yeah.
And you guys with Axtrax were able to solve that question. Yeah, the one that I bought was the "I'm so hungry" one. Yeah, right. And was it the Goofy voice was the one that I loved the most.
I'm so hungry. I'm so hungry. I can eat just anything. Yeah,
that's like I said before, it haunts my wife still a little bit.
That was for her.
Yes, exactly.
You can bring her in, and we'll do that live after a while. Right.
That's right.
No, I wouldn't do that because you don't want to break your camera.
That's right.
Wow. So part of the thing about seeing you work on the internet has been your incredible podcast that you do. That's where you had me on the Puppeteers podcast. In fact, I'm changing cups just for this interview. And I'm going with the Puppeteers cup. Look at that.
That's right.
Yeah.
And I've got the blue one here. Cheers. Cheers to Puppeteers.
Chink. All right.
Yeah, the podcast has been going really great. We're on I think we're starting our third year. We're kind of partway through it. It's just been wonderful. It kind of started just out of just wanting to talk to other puppeteers. I've said it before too. I wanted an excuse to talk to more of my friends. You know, like even like me and you, Steve. Like we're I'd say we're friends, definitely.
Yes.
But we don't have necessarily. We kind of need an excuse to have a conversation sometimes, right? So it was kind of a great. That's kind of how it all started, and that's kind of what it still is. But now also we're able to meet different people doing this, I think that's what's been really fun about it, is getting to learn more about different styles of puppetry and all the different puppeteers, really all over the world. We're starting to interview people.
And for those who have not heard it before, explain the tier puppeteer.
Oh yes. Yes, the tier, it's Puppeteer, CEARS. Yeah. And there's a teardrop with the eyes on it. And what that is there's a puppeteer, Jim Krupa, who has been known for his mechanisms working with Henson and many of his other projects that he's worked on. And he always talked about writing a book called Puppeteers, where it was going to be about all the kind of the quote-unquote horror stories, things that they really go wrong in the moment, but you look back and laugh on. And he's had so many stories that he always talked about doing this book. And we asked him if we could borrow the name for the podcast. And he said, sure. It's kind of like a test run with the name, see how it works.
So great.
But
and it's taken off.
It was inspired by his stories.
How long have you been doing it, and how many episodes have you done?
We have been doing it for, I think it's a little over 3 years now, and we're about to hit we're getting close to 60 episodes.
Wow, fantastic.
Yeah.
And it's really quality, incredible.
Thank you.
Guys...
And actually, as mentioned to you earlier, we're doing a special series right now, our Cheers to Puppeteers series, which is it's a fundraiser for puppeteers that are in need. So even ventriloquists, anyone who's part of Puppeteers of America. Can apply to this direct relief fund. So people who have been affected by the pandemic can apply to this and get some
grant?
Get a grant for some money
to
help them. And it doesn't usually grants have to be used for like a puppet project or a puppet show. This is really for support. So even for people who need a little money for their rent or whatever it is.
Yeah.
And in this series, we're interviewing a special, 9 people, very prominent people in puppetry. We've released a couple so far. Fran Brill, one of the first female puppeteers from Henson through Sesame Street, rather. And Dave Goles, Gonzo the Great, Matt Vogel, who's Kermit and Big Bird, Philip Huber, amazing marionettist, and so many more. So there's a lot of fun stuff coming.
Oh, that's fantastic. Wow. Got to catch up on that.
Yes.
We've been doing our own stuff, so it's our paths don't cross as often as we want online.
It's hard to watch everything, right?
It is, but you got to prioritize some stuff, and that sounds like the one right there. Wow. So, but not only have you been doing this incredible podcast, but you've also been doing, I see you live all the time, like in the middle of making something, and it's like 10 minutes of this. Tell me about that. Now, for anybody to follow you and to watch in real time the making of a character from conception to finish, woo, what a commitment. And you archive that stuff too, right?
Yeah, kind of. Yeah, there's a couple different parts to what I'm doing there and why. I specifically stream live in my Facebook group, which is Kreutinger Puppet Tutorial Q&A. Because I have a YouTube channel with all my main videos. It has the podcast and my tutorial videos. And I needed a space where people can kind of ask me questions.
Can you spell that? Oh, you have it on your shirt. Never mind.
Oh, yeah. Kreutinger. Yeah, Kreutinger Puppets. And I'm getting a sign for the back, too. It's going to be fun. But a couple reasons why I do that. Really what I'm doing is kind of documenting my own process. So I make tutorial videos, but also I just make build videos too. Like a fun one I did over the summer was my Baby Yoda puppet, which was actually, I've got him right here.
Yes,
let me grab him quick.
This is so cool.
Yeah, this was a fun project.
Yeah.
Here. And can you see him is he in the camera?
Absolutely, yeah.
Yeah, he's on a head stick too.
Look at
yep,
this.
And he's got his mouth movement. He's got an eye blink in this one. Even he's got a head tilt. But my favorite is his ears that go down as well. So he can really be pretty animated like that.
Can you expose the stick? You
sure.
Show us the stick.
It's a little hard to see back here.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Oh, it doesn't just come out.
So I got
okay.
a stick. No, it doesn't just come out like that.
Very nice.
But so when I used to not stream my builds, but I used to film them. But then I'd have all this footage. I just found streaming it was just an easier way to manage it.
And it's engaging, and people ask you questions on the fly.
Yeah. Well, sometimes it's engaging. Sometimes it can. Sometimes in puppet building, it's different because you see like videos on YouTube of like a time lapse of a sculpture, and you really kind of see that piece of clay growing, morphing into a face. But with puppets, it's not really like that because there's so many different phases. It can often kind of look like nothing for like 80% of the project. It just looks like foam and fleece all over the place. But anyway, because when I make these so I have a time-lapse video of me making this puppet. So in order to have, I have like about 100 hours of footage of me building this, right? So that's what I stream. So if they want to watch every second, they can watch it streamed. If they want to watch the time-lapse of my builds, they can just check them out on my YouTube channel. Save some time.
So cool, yeah. Oh, that's a great idea. Perfect. You do a lot of this sharing, and it's out of a very big heart that you do this. And not only you do this on your own time, but you are a teacher, right? You're an art teacher.
Again, that's funny. A lot of people think that like, oh, I wish I had your job. I'm like, you want to be an art teacher? Like, no, the puppets. Like, there's a lot. Sometimes people are surprised to hear that I have a full-time job too. But yeah, this is just my passion. It's what I do, and it is an extension of teaching. I'm an art teacher at an elementary school during the day, but I'm an art teacher at night. Puppetry is my art that I do.
It's incredible.
And that's what I'm sharing with the world. And also, part of that's also my motivation for doing it. Is my students in my art class. I think it's important as an art teacher to be a role model. I don't just tell them, oh, art's important, you have to learn about it. I'm actually doing it, I'm walking the walk. They can see my videos and the fun things that I'm doing. And my hope that beyond what I teach them in person, that if they're just kind of seeing, an artist working is, hopefully inspiring to them to make them want to make their own art.
Right. Oh, that's fantastic. One of the most influential people in my life was my art teacher.
Really? Yeah.
Both junior high and high school, but high school especially. And it totally launched me. They gave me the opportunity to do very special projects, including a huge puppet show that I made puppets for. And the music teacher actually had me write the music and produce and train the choir, the whole thing. It was a big deal.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, I was indebted to teachers, and so thank you for your service.
No, absolutely. Yes.
Absolutely.
I'll be doing it for a while.
So you have a lot of different projects that you do, and one of them that I saw that you were making and teaching was a Bigfoot character recently. What was that for?
Yeah, I'm hoping to do a time-lapse video of that build as well, too. I have to wait till after the project launches. Yeah. But I'm working with a local theater company with that, which is actually it's something that I'd recommend to a lot of other builders, is to get involved with the local theater companies. It's not a great way to make a lot of money because they usually don't have very big budgets, but it's a great way to have an excuse to work on a project. And, the dirty word, exposure. But there is... too much exposure isn't helpful, but there is a certain amount of it that you do need. And that's where I would recommend people, if you're going to do an exposure project, do it for a local theater company, because they're struggling as well.
Right.
But with the pandemic, a lot of things are pivoting to online. And this company is doing a virtual show. And one thing that I love about the show, we were talking about it earlier, is that many theaters are doing like a live stream of a stage performance. That's not what this is. This is a truly virtual show. It could exist no other way. So it's kind of like, it almost reminds me of the old War of the Worlds. Not the movie, but like the old, when it was on the radio and people thought it was real. So it's like this fake Zoom call where there's a host and then someone calling in and saying that they saw Bigfoot, and it's this truly live experience. It's going to be really, really awesome. And if people are interested in checking out the stream, it's coming up soon in beginning of October. They can check out my Instagram for that, and I'll be posting ads for that if they're interested. It's nice, inexpensive, a good way to support the arts too.
And how do they find you on Instagram as well?
It's just at Adam Kreutinger is where it is.
Okay.
Yep.
Very good. You have some help, I understand, in your building, although you are incredibly talented, but you have technical help from someone I met.
Oh, yes. Once in a while, I'm able to rope in my dad on some of these projects.
Incredible.
Which is...
and he's an engineer.
No, it's amazing.
He's like an engineer, right?
He is an engineer, yes. He's a big-time engineer designing amazing things. Wow. And it's remarkable the things that he's worked on. I don't even know the full scope of all the stuff that he's built, but I know it's amazing stuff. Yeah. And one thing that he's been able to help me with is some of the even, is it on this character or is it? No, sometimes I have these 3D printed pulleys that I use, not pulleys, these little triggers that I use. The sliders, yes, with a lot of my puppets, and he was able to design those in a CAD program and 3D print them to me, which has been really, really amazing.
That's so fun.
And and any chance I get to collaborate with him on things like that, it's very rewarding, especially being.
He's a great guy. I enjoyed meeting him with you when you came to the shop and brought the cup.
That's right. Yeah. He had a blast too, because he looks at things in such a technical way, and he's doing things for like industrial type of work. So seeing the stuff that you're doing with similar types of technologies, but in the arts, is just it's just like a step into another world.
Yeah, he was fascinated
which
with
is
our
always
tech
exciting.
department. He was like, "What is this?" And that's super cool.
Yeah.
Awesome. Well. So we know how to get a hold of you, but what I would like to get from you are some famous last words, some Kreutinger K-bites, something that would be for all of the potential puppet makers and puppeteers. What would you leave them with?
I think the most important thing people have to do, especially as puppet building, and if that's something that you want to do, is you just have to keep making puppets. I see so many puppet builders that message me and say, "Hey, can you help me with this puppet?" Or "I'm having trouble with this puppet." And lately, one of my questions I try to help them all as much as I can, but one question I ask them is like, "How many puppets have you made so far?" And a lot of times the answer they give me is, "This is my first," or 2, right? And that thing I'll say is like, my first puppets were not good at all. Puppet building is a process. You learn something from every single puppet that you build, and you apply those techniques that you learn to your next build. So if you're not happy with that puppet that you built, you just have to make another puppet. You learn something every single time and keep building.
There you go. Adam Kreutinger, thank you so much, man. Cheers.
Thanks for having me, Steve. Cheers.
Get your cup up. Get your cup up. No, Adam.
Adam Kreutinger.
Nice.
The one and only. Raise your glass, Steve. Raise your glass. Get your cup up.
Well, I'll raise this one this time.
Cheers. Hold on. Cheers. You cheered with Adam with your guys' cups. I want to cheers with you. Man, wasn't that cool?
Yeah. I love that guy.
He is just a wealth of information, and so fun to hear his story. I love the video of him teaching, showing kids how to make a little robot that draws so cool. and share the love. And I'm also around Adam's age. I'm a little older, but I remember loving watching Fraggle Rock, inspired by all of that too. And so super fun. And you can check out more. Look up Adam Kreutinger on, Instagram. Find him on, you can find Puppeteers and Adam on
YouTube as well.
Yeah.
Yeah, and he's got some great stuff out there that you would all probably enjoy. Give him some love. Yeah, special guest of the day, Mr. Adam K. Hey, that rhymes.
Super fun. Adam does a ton of puppet projects for other people, for movies and television and such, and a lot of custom work.
Yeah, a lot of theater stuff too.
We do a lot of custom work as well. And
That's true,
one of the
Steve.
projects that we have done.
Hold on, Steve. We're not really allowed to talk about custom stuff. It's top secret.
It is top secret, but let me bring this out if you don't mind, Ryan.
Yeah, I mean, I'm surprised it's balanced on your crooked shelf, but
let me fix that. Everybody's complaining about the. Okay, is it like that? Yeah. Okay, so it's this. There we go.
That's worse, Steve.
Is that better? Yeah.
Hey guys,
nailed it. Give me some love. Come on,
Randy
folks.
Gentry.
Let me see the hearts. Let me see the hearts.
Yeah, Joey, Adam is on Facebook as well. You can find him let's see. I'll tell you right now. Just his name, Adam Kreutinger. Kreutinger. You can check him out. And also Kreutinger Puppets is on the Facebook as well.
This is not Adam right here.
It's not now.
No, this is Simon Cowell.
Hey, Randy said much better. Thanks, Randy. So this was a custom, right? Hey, Wolfie, thank you for watching from Germany. Staying up. Wolfie's going to be a performer spotlight coming up in a couple weeks. So
all right.
Keep an eye out for one of our favorite Germans.
Yeah, absolutely.
Hey, before we transition to talking about Simon, Lisi Weesey was saying Adam helped her with her first build.
Oh,
how cool is that?
That is really great.
Love it.
Yeah, super.
But yes,
he's a great teacher. He's a teacher of art and puppets.
You know what they say? Those that can't do, teach. And those that can't teach PE, to quote Jack Black from School of Rock.
In fact, do. And he teaches in spite of the fact that he can do it.
So take that, Jack Black from School of Rock.
Yeah.
So, Steve, tell me about this saucy Brit right there.
Oh, this is Simon Cowell. And this was commissioned by NBC, Universal NBC, and they wanted this for Darcy Lynn, the ventriloquist that won America's Got Talent too long ago. And this, of course, we've shown this earlier with Terry Fader in Axtell's Attic and such. Yeah, and so this puppet was made for Darcy Lynn for NBC, and here's the story behind this. It's pretty cool. It's actually pretty exciting. So Darcy was...
Oh, I'm sorry, Steve. Is it exciting because we have an auction coming up after this? Is that why it's exciting? Or is it exciting because we're revealing a new character in a little bit? Or is it exciting because this is a custom character that we designed, commissioned by NBC for Darcy Lynn? There's a lot of reasons to be excited. I just want to make sure people knew.
You're right, Ryan. Yeah, you're right. No, it is exciting because...
Right. Okay. All of the above.
It's an exciting story because Darcy Lynn was going to be on featured on a show that NBC was presenting with Simon Cowell, and Simon was the host. Darcy was a guest. Well, here's the gag, and here's how it played out, Ryan.
Yes.
This is why it's exciting, Ryan.
Thanks, Dad.
All right. Here's the reason it's exciting.
All right, let's hear it. You've told me a lot of why it's exciting.
So,
Randy, don't tell me to not interrupt Steve. You're taking his side in all this? Steve, go ahead.
Thank you, Ryan. All right, so Darcy was there as just a backstage, one of the guests, one of the many guests of the NBC's affiliate show. And Simon was the host. Well, he wasn't there. And so the head of NBC came out with a microphone and said, "I'm sorry, folks, Simon's not here tonight yet. He's on his way, but the limousine is stuck in traffic and it's coming, or the helicopter is stuck in air traffic control." I don't remember which the story is. Darcy can tell us. I'll have her on one of these shows. And anyway, he said, we've got Darcy Lynn here, the winner of America's Got Talent, and she's going to come out instead. Give her a big hand until Simon can get here, and she walks out with this puppet. Darcy Lynn walks out with this puppet, right? And so she's performing, and she's doing this, and the puppet sounds exactly like Simon, and they're blown away because Darcy is this 13-year-old girl at the time.
Amazing talent.
And Simon is speaking just his voice, incredible. And she's just blowing them away. She's incredibly talented, of course, but they're like, how does a 13-year-old girl sound like Simon? Oh, my goodness. And it went on, and finally, Simon walks around the curtain and comes out with a microphone. And Simon was doing the voice of Simon, and Darcy was lip-syncing with the puppet.
So good.
Yeah. So here is the making of the Simon puppet, and it's kind of cool. I'll tell you about the ending of this when we're done here.
Let's take a look.
Check this out. So this is the rough and the final sculpture. This is Heidi Klum that is doing a show, part of the Christmas special with Darcy. There's Simon and the puppet. This is Simon after hours, after America's Got Talent.
Right?
Yeah. I want to tell you about that. It's a pretty funny story.
You guys ran into each other.
Yeah.
That's a great story.
Yeah.
So tell us about that last picture. You and Simon in the parking lot. That is at one of the film stages in
Hollywood,
LA, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
So we're there watching America's Got Talent, and we were invited by Peter Norgard from Denmark.
He will be a special guest coming up.
He is coming up very shortly. And in October.
Actually, the same week as Wolfie.
Awesome. Fantastic. So Peter Norgard, anyway, was competing in America's Got Talent. He is from Denmark, so how that happens, I'm not sure. But anyway, we were there, and I had the P letter on my cell phone, and we all, a whole bunch of us, including Annie Banani, held up our cell phones with Peter Norgard, or Peter, and it was a different letter on our cell phones, and they shot us, as part of the fan club. Anyway, we were there and we had a blast, and Peter did a fantastic job on America's Got Talent. Afterwards, we're taking a walk back to our cars, and there is Simon, and Simon's walking by, and
did he have a scowl on his face? Like, does he have a resting scowl, or did he just look normal? Is that kind of part of his persona on stage?
No, he was not a big smile. Let's just say that. He was tired. It had been we had shot all day, And it's a long, grueling schedule that he has. And he was walking, and he had a couple of bodyguards with him. And I said, "Hi, Simon." And we were right there, 5 feet apart. He goes, "Hello?" And I said, "My name's Steve Axtell. I made the puppet for Darcy Lynn." And he said, "You're kidding." And I said, "Nope." And I got my phone out, and I held up the photograph of Simon, the Simon puppet that I made, and he goes, "Oh my gosh, we got to get our picture together." And so
cool,
we stood there and got snapped. Anyway, Simon quite enjoyed his custom puppet. So there you go, another top secret custom puppet revealed.
Oh, that's a fun one, man. I like that one a lot. I thought it turned out. I mean, one of Steve's talents, and many of you may not know this, but Steve does a lot of caricatures as well. He does a lot of drawings, and he's done some great caricatures for some of our customers and clients and some famous people. And I think some of my favorite characters that Steve has created have been on the caricature side of things, where you take someone's persona and then you exaggerate the features that everyone knows. We've all seen a good caricature artist, at Six Flags or Disneyland or something. And I thought what you did with Simon's puppet exaggerated the things that everyone loves about him, And I think that's one of your skills. You do a great job of highlighting the things that really make a character stand out.
Thank you.
Yeah, man.
You know what? It's kind of interesting because it's the caricature that kind of sells the whole look of the custom puppets.
Yeah.
The custom puppets that are especially that are looking like a political figure. For example, we did Obama and we did Trump. We did Bush. There's Chris Angel.
What's funny, so there you have Reagan. Pull those out real quick.
Yeah.
We have Reagan and Bush, and these were sculpted in the 80s, right? Or, I mean, Reagan was sculpted early 90s, late 80s?
Early 80s.
Okay, I don't remember when that one, but you can see a progression of your caricature design.
For sure.
Because these ones are a little less, I would say these two are a little less on the caricature side. But
well,
like
they're actually pretty
Bush
strong on the caricature side, less on the technical sculpting side.
Well, no, I think they're less exaggerated in some ways, in a caricature way. Like, I feel like Bush is a little more than Reagan. And then when you get to some of your newer characters, I feel like I can see a progression in your styling of kind of exaggerating certain features that get into that caricature world, maybe with a little more intentionality, probably just from. And maybe you're right. Maybe it's just the technicality of it. You've been sculpting.
I think this
and
Reagan
longer.
is a little more cartoony than this Obama, but they're both caricatures.
Yeah.
Obviously different.
For sure.
Different styles, a little more mature here.
So maybe that's just a maturity in your artwork.
You can certainly see the difference, and it's kind of interesting. But this is very rough, and it's more actually a little more like a spitting image, extremely rough sculptures that they do. Spitting image, of course, is the epitome of political sculptures.
You have a spitting image, Johnny Carson.
I do, yeah.
That will not get auctioned.
Oh no. Oh, no.
Oh, how cool. Ryanimation said he got his caricature done at Knott's Berry Farm a few years ago with Woodstock on top of his head.
Nice.
Yeah. Anyways, I think that's really fun to see because you see in the presidents, you see your style continue to progress.
I did not inhale.
Well, Steve, we got a few more things to show our friends here. We have an auction coming up, right? We got an auction. We're going to be revealing a brand new character in just a second.
Yeah, it's pretty sweet.
We mentioned this earlier. Most Dinkies have shipped. There's a few orders that haven't yet, but we actually
have you received your Dinky? Let us know.
There's a few of you that are waiting. You should have tracking numbers. They should still be on their way. We checked with Teresa today, and I think outside of maybe like 2 orders that had other puppets involved, all the Dinkies have shipped. Hey, Patrick said, haven't you done 2 different Trumps, one not for sale and one as part of your consumer line? Yes.
Yeah.
We have Trump in the background right there. That's part of our...
That was the Terry Fader Trump right here.
Mm-hmm. Had the lifting hair.
Yeah. This one is an exclusive for Terry Fader. And then we have a regular Donald Trump that is still for sale. And you can get it. And then we have another one that we won't talk about yet.
Okay.
Maybe next week we'll see if,
maybe we
can get it.
Maybe we have 3.
We have to see if we can get it unlocked and revealed.
It may be a top secret custom.
So far, it's top secret.
I can't confirm or deny, but we may definitely have 3 different Trumps.
Yeah. There have been multiple Trumps.
That's right. Okay, Steve. Trumps. So we got an auction coming up.
I know, Randy. We haven't done Bush Jr. He was never, and I think it was because of the whole incredible interruption of 9/11 and everything. People just...
Yeah, you haven't done every president.
Nobody requested Bush George W.
So a lot of times, for those of you that may not be aware, we will get requests for custom puppets, and we do exclusive and non-exclusive. An exclusive puppet means the customer owns the rights, correct? So I could say I want an exclusive Biden puppet,
Yep.
and you would sculpt it for me. It costs more money, and so sometimes what we will do is say, hey, we will make you a puppet, but it's non-exclusive, meaning you'll get the first one, and we reserve the right to make it in our catalog to other customers. So some of the ones you see up here oftentimes are non-exclusive puppets we sculpted for people and said, we're going to keep the rights so that we can make them, and it gives us a reason to add a president to the line.
Super fun.
So anyways, kind of a fun fact there. Hey, another fun fact. This is a tech tip, hashtag technical tip. If you ever have a mouth that's sticking on your puppet, a little bit of baby powder.
Baby powder.
Pop it in with a little piece of foam. That's going to do wonders.
Good. Very good.
It's been our tech
so
tip.
Ken Dunn wanted to know, was Reagan made for a Phil Collins video? No, that was actually Spitting Image.
I made that. Can you show me? I only prefer Phil Collins from Tarzan.
Oh, stop.
Just
Phil Collins
kidding.
is
I like
so
him
much more than that.
Well, here's the thing. Do you like Peter Gabriel or Phil Collins from Genesis? Which Genesis do you prefer? Salisbury
Collins
Hill?
From Genesis, yeah. All right, Steve Rocker, don't tell me you're late to the party, man.
Stevie!
You're here. It's no late.
He was busy waiting for his Pinky
You are
Dinky.
here, and we are whole because you are here.
As we talk about having an auction in just a minute,
and Mickey Tucker
we have
is here as well. Thank you guys for
Steve
joining us.
Wonker, all the way from Connecticut. The winner of the auction last week, our pink exclusive Dinky. We may or may not have a super special auction coming up, but first, we got some Dinky updates. Steve?
Oh my gosh, Steve Ronker got this incredible pink Dinky, the Pinky Dinky, the first Pinky Dinky. We have other Pinky Dinkies coming.
But not the same.
Not the same one. No, it has special
special
custom
hair that we don't have any more of. He got the only pink Dinky with that hair. So, super fun.
Hey, all right. John Criswell is with us this evening. Hey, John. Nice to see you, man. John is the head of the Henson Creature Factory.
Very cool.
The creature shop. And oh my gosh, we have an incredible evening here for you. But right now, let's show Henry opening and checking out his Dinky. This is super cool.
You got it.
Hey, Pop, it's a package for you. Oh, thanks. I've been waiting for a package. All right. Yes, it's from Teresa at Axtell. Great. That's what I've been waiting for. This is gonna be good. Oh, it's a thank you note from Steve Axtell. And 3 pro tips sharpening my skills as an entertainer. Awesome. All right. Yeah, it's a Dinky.
Banana, nana, nana.
What?
Banana, nana, nana.
Oh my goodness, I'm not prepared.
Banana, nana, nana.
Now what do I do? Sorry, I wasn't prepared. I don't have bananas. I gotta go to the supermarket and get some.
No, nummy nanas?
No, not right now, but I'll get them, okay? I promise.
Yeah. Banana, nana, nana. Banana, nana, nana.
Love it.
Banana, nana, nana.
Oh, so
Banana,
good.
nana, nana. Banana, nana, nana. Banana, nana, nana. Banana, nana, nana.
Like.
And Steve was saying, Henry, props on the voice. I mean, it really sounds. It really
great.
sounds like
Yeah.
the Nummy Nana voice.
Gina too. Gina did a great
She did?
voice.
Oh,
yes, and Sherry did too. Everybody's doing that.
Everyone's
Nana,
got
nana,
it. Yeah,
nana.
Gina was driving through a McDonald's drive-through.
Oh my gosh,
nailed
some
the
great
voice.
videos. You guys got to check
Yeah.
them out on the wall of Axtell Expressions.
So thank you for
Facebook
sharing
page.
those with us. We really appreciate that. It's always fun to get to share this kind of stuff. So again, always tag Axtell Expressions, tag the Dinkies, or use the hashtags the Dinkies and Axtell Expressions. It helps us make sure that we see the content you're putting out, and it allows us to share it. We can put it on our YouTube channel and our Facebook. We can repost it, and it just helps us have a lot of fun with all of our characters, because we're about helping you entertain the world.
That's
So
right.
you're the entertainers, and my shot's backwards, but you know what I
Boom.
mean. Oh, Steve,
There
it
it
is
is.
reverse shot. Don't be edgy.
Yeah, I help it. People say don't be edgy.
So anyway, Steve, we've had a lot of content coming in because most of our current back-ordered Dinkies have shipped.
Yeah.
Which is awesome. We've been working literally around the clock. I was cutting bodies yesterday.
It's a dinky world, Ryan.
It's a dinky world.
It's a dinky world.
But
Yeah.
it doesn't just stop with dinky monkeys.
Nope. Nope. Oh, but speaking of dinky monkeys, check this out, this little guy. Did you know that we have the Easy Talk dinky monkey? Look at this little guy right here.
Nummy nana.
Look at that.
Nummy nana. Nummy nana.
So again, this is the Dinky-Talk. This is our Easy Talk that is designed for the Dinkies.
Yeah, that's
So
right.
we got the Dinky Monkey on right now. You can see that I'm triggering
The mouth with microphone.
That's right. All right, Dinky Monkey,
Yeah.
I have a new Dinky to introduce you to.
Good. I've been kind of lonely.
All right.
Nummy nanas. Do you have any nummy nanas?
Okay, are you ready for this, folks?
Yeah.
I'm going to introduce you to the next Dinky in the Dinky line.
We have not even revealed this to anyone else.
I had a few people saying that they know what it's going to be.
Hold on real quick.
It's a frog or a rabbit.
Put in the comments what you think this Dinky is right now before we reveal.
That's good. That's good. Yep.
Let us know in the comments what you think this Dinky is. Nosy the Taper. That's right. Ryan Animations drew a taper that was pretty cool. Patrick, Gray Dinky.
All right.
Nummy nana. Nummy nana.
All right, Jared.
This is the monkey, but there's another character we're going to introduce tonight.
Jared says the rabbit.
Oh my gosh,
guess.
you folks are live with us right now, and you're seeing this for the very first time.
Chuck said lion. Don Johnson said frog.
This is the second.
Gina said lion. Joey
of
said
20
turtle.
Characters.
Drum roll. Jeremy Wheat. Is that a bear? Whoa, frog, rabbit, bear, rabbit, turtle. Rabbit with big ears. Steve Ronker. A lot of rabbits, a lot of frogs. Henry Frost, I have no idea.
Nummy nanas.
How could the frickin' first one be Chuck
Nanas.
Lyons saying the lion? Because his name is Lyons?
He wasn't the first one.
Chuck Lyons?
I am not. Thank you, Amanda. A skunk, said Anthony. Brad Ray needs the rabbit. The rabbit's going to be...
The rabbit's gonna be great for magicians.
Henry Frost said, I have no idea. Bunny? So there you go.
A bunny. Henry Frost said an animal.
Oh, he
you
switched
are right.
it.
All right, Steve. All right.
Drum roll.
Okay, everyone.
Patrick.
Here we go.
Can we get a drum roll, please? Oh my gosh. Are you ready for this?
Hurry up.
Hold on.
Hurry
up. Look
the
at
Dinky
this little
Lion.
guy. A Dinky Lion.
That's right, friends. Now available to order at Axtell.com.
That's right.
Is the Dinky Lion.
Hi. There's all kinds of voices you could give this guy. I'm practicing here with one. Hi.
Now, Steve.
Yeah.
We have 3 different versions of the lion that have 3 different colors of mane.
I'm sorry? What?
We have 3 different lions.
Roar! A little early. Yeah. Roar! Roar!
Do you have my nanas?
I'm the king of the jungle and I ain't lying.
Do you have my nanas?
So hold their faces together. So, a fun fact real quick. These are completely different sculpts. You can see that they are similar. We try to keep the Dinkies in the similar vein, and their bodies are the same, but their faces are very different. Actually, so far, every single Dinky is a completely different sculpt.
Yeah.
Unless
we make a cheetah or a lioness or a jaguar or a puma out of this one.
Now, is a puma the same thing as a puma?
Or how about a tiger?
Yeah. No, tell me more about this puma.
Yeah.
All right, so here's the deal. We have 3 different versions of the lion.
My name is Lion, and I would like to roar. On the count of 3, I will roar. Are you ready?
I'm ready.
Oh, are you ready?
Henry, these are live on the website right now.
Ready?
I'm going to put a link if you want to buy one right now.
Are you ready, monkey?
They're the same price, $100.
Excuse me, monkey. Are you ready? I said, excuse me, monkey. Are you ready?
I'm putting the link up.
The missing link, you mean? Okay, here we go. I'm going to now roar on the count of 3. 1. Could you count for me?
Yeah. 1, 2. I'm also pinning a comment. Pretty cool, huh? 1, 2, 3.
Roar!
So there are 3 versions of the lion right now. Let me tell you about it. This one has the light blue hair. You can see it's got a light blue mane.
Yep, that's right.
We call this one light blue. It's got some gray, but the accent color
Just
is light
call it blue.
We have another one that's orange and yellow.
I love to sing the blues.
And then we got one that's black with some light blue highlights in it.
Yep.
So if you go to our website, I just pinned a comment. You can go visit the page.
That's right.
And you can check it out.
Yep.
I think. Let's see if that is that link live?
It absolutely is. TheDinkies.com.
Let me try that again. It didn't generate the
TheDinkies.com. Do you hear what I'm saying, monkey?
I hear it.
Excuse me, monkey.
Very cool.
Nope.
So you guys can go check it out. For some
That's
reason
right.
Facebook's not showing me the. Oh, there it is. Okay, over here it's showing. It's available. So for those of you that are interested, go to thedinkies.com, click the link. And
I don't look so dinky now, do I?
you can see the three different lions that we have. It's pretty cool. I'm a fan. I'm looking at the website right now. You scroll down past the monkeys, you see. I'm kind of a fan of the orange and yellow.
You don't like the blues?
No, I do, but there's something about the orange and yellow that makes it look Rastafarian or
I'm
kind
the
of.
blues.
But the black one reminds me of like Lambert the sheepish lion. More like, I guess you could say a traditional lion.
Hey, it don't matter. That's just three of us.
Maybe.
There are
Okay,
three
good.
of us.
Thank you for confirming that the link works.
Yep.
The Facebook preview wasn't confirming, but so it's live in our
Yeah.
shopping cart, and I think we're at about 4 weeks. We've actually started making Dinky Lions
Yeah, they're already started.
before anyone's
Oh
ordered
my
them.
goodness! But
Dave Rose is here. So, anyways, just so you know, right now you can order. Yeah, Tony, I agree. I love the contrast of the black. And so all the lions have the same color body. It's the mane that's a different color. Go to thedinkies.com or the link I dropped in the comments to check out the Dinkies. Now you have a monkey and a lion for the same price. You can collect both. But Steve,
yeah,
we're at about 4 weeks production, which
Oh
is
my goodness,
Which just so you know, most of our production
Yeah,
right now is
for
8
sure.
to 10 weeks, and
8
we
to
are
10.
we are expediting Dinkies as much as we
Yeah,
can at
yeah.
about 4 to 6 weeks right
Yep.
now.
4 to 6.
We've already started
Yep.
making lions,
Yep,
but Steve,
that's
you have
right.
something special.
That's right.
Gina just got the orange
Whoa.
one. Gina, you and me.
Whoa.
You and me loving the orange. Steve, Henry said,
Whoa.
Cowardly Lion voice would be cool with that. Can you give it? I'm the king
Oh, I
of the
don't know.
forest.
No,
There it is.
I don't know if I.
There it is.
Or Lippy the lion and Hardy Har Har. I'm.
Oh, that's a good one.
Yeah. Oh, check it out,
Gina,
folks.
you may be the first confirmed lion order.
Oh my gosh, there's so
I haven't
many.
checked our online shopping
I'm
shopping
sure
cart,
there's
but
going to be a lot of
Chuck
orders
Lyons
tonight.
is there.
Mhm.
Look
Chuck-
at these guys.
This is Chuck.
Nummy nanas.
This is
Nummy
Chuck
nanas.
Lyons.
Nummy.
Name nomenclature.
He has to have
This is
one.
it, right?
Nummy nanas.
And the cool thing is, the lion could also be on the Dinky Talk as well.
I'm reaching for something right now, Ryan. Do you see my arm going crazy?
Are you reaching for? Wait, Steve, are we doing an
Do
auction?
you see my arm going crazy?
I do.
Whoa! Whoa! What's going on?
I think he's putting
Whoa.
on his friends. He's putting on his auction shirt. We may be auctioning the first lion.
What?
Right
All right. All right, folks. We are going to auction the very first Dinky Lion, and this is a bluey. So you get the first one,
now. But it's just so like Gina ordered the orange one.
and there's no waiting.
Chuck ordered. So here's the deal, Steve.
Yeah.
Question for you.
Yeah.
A couple people ordered.
That's
if they
right.
happen to win this bid,
Yeah.
we could.
Oh, yeah, sure. This
fulfill
is
it with
theirs.
This
This is
one. Okay.
theirs. Unless they want both. Whatever.
So just throwing it out there,
Yeah.
Gina or Chuck, if you for some reason wanted this one and win it,
yeah.
you can
this
either
is yours.
get both or we'll work with you
This
on
will
that.
ship
But
tomorrow.
this
This
is-
ships tomorrow.
the only lion we
This
have
will be
made.
in your
we
home
finished it today,
within a
and
week.
Steve said, "You know what? We're going to auction it." So again, Chuck or Gina, for some reason,
How
this
cool
is the
is
one
this?
you want, and you win the auction. We'll work with you.
This is the first Dinky Lion, the second Dinky character.
Chuck got the brown one. Yeah,
In the
that's kinda
collection.
one. That's cool. Okay,
Nice.
so we got
All right.
this is number one. Let me get over to our auction screen
This is it.
here.
Yep. Number one.
And I think I saw a bid come in. Hold on one sec. Let me get
All
over.
right.
Let me get over here.
We're going to start this at $75, Ryan.
I got Anthony Hughes at
You got to do
100.
Oh, okay. We're already 100. All right.
So
We got
let
to
me-
we got to switch over to the auction
Yep.
mode.
I'm on my way right now.
All
Here we
right.
go.
All right.
So let's see here. I got Gina. You're right. 2 is better than 1.
That's
Come
right.
on.
Yeah. Oh,
You gotta have a blue one to
gotta
go
have
with the
2.
orange one. So I have
I don't
Anthony
know.
Hughes at $100.
Yeah, I need to have a friend. Yep.
Kicking us
That's
off.
right.
The first
I don't know. Let me try a
lion
different
ever
voice.
made. Remember, we have
A different
3.
voice.
I got Chuck Lyons at 125. I got Patrick at 100.
This is how big
Zach,
he is.
I also have you at 125, but I had Chuck there first. Oh, Patrick at 150.
Yeah, that's right.
Our current high bid is 150. Patrick.
All right, 150. Yeah. All
right. Patrick, putting that up there. Eliezer.
These are so cool.
Has the current high bid. Brad Ray, I also see your bid at 125. Anthony, I see your bid at 135 as well. All right, I got Ken Dumb at 135. I got Anthony Hughes, almost a swoop, at 165 here. For the first lion, you don't even have to wait because this one is made.
This is going out tomorrow to somebody.
Right now, it looks like it's Anthony Hughes for 165.
All
Ken
right,
Dunn
Anthony
confirmed.
Hughes,
Thank you,
165. Huh?
Ooh, I got Patrick, not today, Eliezer, who said a 1.
Is that a swoop, Ryan?
Nope, we didn't start counting it down.
Ah.
To clarify,
okay.
you will only
Hear the
swoop. There it is.
When we start
when
counting
there's
down?
a swoop.
Okay, I'm going to
But
start counting.
I got Patrick.
It's more fun with the swoops, Ryan.
Well,
I'm going to go ahead and
then
do
you
it.
count it down. Hold on.
All right.
Hold on,
Yeah.
I got Patrick here.
What do you want?
I don't want to skip over. I got Patrick at 175.
There's Patrick, and there's Anthony. What's going on? Who am I going home with?
Right now, it's
Someone
either
else.
one. Here we
Someone
go.
else. All right, looks like Patrick.
When you count it
175.
down, when you officially start counting, I can do
swoops.
Oh, I got Anthony at 185. Anthony, not
All
today,
right.
Hughes. Anthony was posting some funny video pictures of Dinky bananas this
That is
week
not
on
a
our
swoop.
Axtell Expressions page.
No, that's
that was
not a swoop. The swoop doesn't start until I
funny.
say we're going one.
185,
All right.
Anthony Hughes for the first lion that's ever been made.
This is the first Dinky lion right here. This is
the
it.
first one out of production.
Number 1.
This was to confirm that we liked it, and we did. So we said, you know what? Let's bring it to the insiders. And hey, if you're watching on Facebook,
the insiders,
or if you're watching on YouTube and you
Too
want to
late.
be with us
Too
live,
late.
join us on Thursdays.
Yeah.
Over on Axtell, Facebook.com.
You got to be here live with us
Axtell.
because we got all kinds of crazy things
Expressions.
going on. A lot of giveaways, a lot of fun stuff. A lot
Hey,
of
thank
options.
you, Henry. We love how the lion turned out. And the truth is, we love all of them. And
Yeah, that's right.
we have over 20
Yeah.
characters designed, and we love them equally.
Okay. Ryan.
Yeah, Steve.
$185. Anthony Hughes going once.
You're entering the swoop zone.
What are you horning at?
He's still got it, friends. He hasn't lost it.
I'm not pointing at anything. Yes, you are.
I'm just saying, now's the time. If you want to be a swooper.
Yes, you are.
If you want to be a swooper, now's the time.
I'm not pointing at anything.
This will ship out.
Tomorrow.
No waiting for production.
Teresa's going to put this in a box tomorrow for someone.
Ooh.
The number one.
There it is.
What's the deal?
Gina Metter at 190. And also Juan Lu tuning in from the Philippines. You were a guest on Juan Lu's show.
Juan Lu's here?
A week or two ago.
Ooh, Gina? Wow.
And Gina is
All
at
right.
190.
Yeah. All right. I'm a lion.
190 Gina.
That's right.
She got that swoop. You guys know that sound.
What the heck was that?
A pinky lion dinky? Oh man, that's
Oh,
just
yeah.
not even possible.
Oh, yeah. Yep.
Steve Ronker.
I'll have to talk to Susie on
We'll
that.
have to,
Susie
oh,
special.
Anthony 192. Make it
All right.
195 and I'll put it up.
$5 increments.
Increments.
Yep.
Like a foot
Yep.
long.
Like a foot
It's
long.
like you're bidding at Subway.
Yeah, oh yeah. That's what I'm talking about.
If I hear 195, it's going up on the screen.
Roar!
But here's the thing. A lion's lonely. You got to have a monkey and a lion.
I ain't lying.
Look at those friendly eyes.
Hi, how you doing?
Nanas. Nummy nanas.
Yeah, I hear you. Can you
Nummy
do the
nanas.
song? Do the song.
Banana, nana, nana.
Nah, no.
Swoop, there it is.
Anthony Hughes at 195.
That's a swoop.
That's right.
What?
Joey Harris knows that
All
sound.
right. All
You've
right.
entered the swoop zone.
All right, there's a swoop.
$195 to Anthony Hughes.
All right, looks like I'm going home with Anthony.
Anthony, remind us. Oh, Gina.
Oh, Gina, I'm going home with Gina. Hey, I'm going home with Gina.
Gina, 200 swoop. That's right. Anthony's got a monkey coming his way.
Yeah.
All right. I got Gina at 200. We got a lot of, I feel like we got a lot of Connecticut people here. Anthony, remind me what state is home for you? Anthony Hughes. Oh, Anthony.
Swoop, there it is.
205. Anthony, where's home for you?
You hear me, monkey?
He needs a buddy.
Monkey, you're on the air.
Oscar from Chile. Ole, 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 ole.
Oh, hi.
It's a Chile thing.
Nummy nanas.
Nummy
Nummy
nanas.
nanas.
Yeah, nummy nanas.
Nummy
I don't
nanas.
eat bananas. I eat monkeys.
Ooh, Henry says, I wonder if there'd be a song for our routine Axe tracks.
Oh, yeah, I think so.
We may be talking about that in a minute. Henry, hold that thought.
Yeah, I think so.
Gina, the orange ones, they're all pretty sweet. The truth is, you need all three.
All three.
All three. That's right. All three.
All right, Steve, we got Anthony Hughes at 205.
All right. 205 going once.
We already did go. Oh, yeah.
Oh, 205 going once.
Going once. Put in the comments.
What are you pointing at?
We're going to pick your brains in just a second. Henry's kind of on the right trail. Dinky-Talk, Axe Tracks, what's something we could do with the lion? So hold your creative thoughts for just a second.
What are you pointing at? I'm not pointing at anything. Oh, all right.
This is the swoop zone. That's right. Anthony's in Illinois with his hero, Chuck Lyons. Love it.
Chuck
Chuck's the
Lyons?
best.
There's somebody here named Chuck Lyons?
Here come the puns. Give us your best lion pun in the comments. And you ain't lying.
I'm the king of the jungle and I ain't lying.
That face looks pretty darn good, man.
Yeah.
Ken Dunn said that lion face would look great on a large puppet, too.
Oh, yeah, well.
All right, Steve, I think we're going twice. I think Anthony...
All right.
I think this one's going to Illinois, but...
Whoa, we'll find out here. Here we go.
Putting going twice.
205 going twice.
I just put it in
Peace, baby.
the comments. Anthony, you may be the fine owner of the very first Dinky Lion in existence, which rhymes with peace de resistance.
All right, Anthony Hughes, 205.
Hold on, are you reaching for it?
Whoa.
Give me a second, Steve.
What the heck's going on?
I'm a little rusty. Hold on.
What the heck is going on with his arm?
He's reaching. Hey, thank you, Oscar. We love him.
I don't know what's happening. What's happening to his arm?
Anthony, this is good news for you.
Whoa. Whoa.
Sold.
Wow, there we go.
This one-of-a-kind Dinky Lion, one-of-a-kind in the sense that it's the only one made, is on its way to Anthony
The very
Hughes.
first blue lion.
The first of
Dinky
many.
Lion, the first blue Dinky Lion for Anthony Hughes, and it's shipping tomorrow, Anthony.
So, Anthony, here's what you need to do. Send me an email right now, Axe Addict.
Yeah.
Hey, Ray Cooper from New Zealand joined.
Ray,
I'm sorry for changing the shots on you during your interview, but hit the like button for Ray. Let him know that you enjoyed his amazing performer spotlight. And Anthony, shoot me an email right now for your win of this seminal Dinky Lion. Had to remember what it was.
Super cool.
This is coming your way. Email me. I'll confirm that. I'll get you connected with Teresa. We'll get this shipped off to you and handle payment and all that.
Anthony's a great performer. He has a ton of Axtell puppets. The Pizza Boy was originally his original request.
How
Pizza
cool
Boy,
is
yeah.
that?
He got the first one. Yep.
Wow.
And
Hey, hit the like button. Congratulate Anthony on his win, and also let Ray know if you enjoyed his video. He put a lot of effort into that and, man, had some great content for us. Now, Steve, one of the things that we wanted to do...
Yeah.
Paul Burnham coming in with the Black Lion. Love it.
Nice. All right. There's a lot of great lions out there. There's 3 different styles, and people are already buying the other ones as well. This is the blue.
So,
we have
hey,
a black, and we have an orange.
In case you missed it, I'll put the link here.
Also known as a blue and gray, and the orange and yellow. Pretty much orange, blue, and black. I think,
and that refers to the color of their manes.
Yeah, we'll just go with the manes.
The bodies are the same.
Orange, blue, and black. That's pretty much the 3 that we have. Isn't that right, Ryan?
It is, because I handled all the QuickBooks language.
That's right. Excuse me, Ryan. I don't know, why am I turning the wrong side?
I don't know, Steve.
Looking at you the entire time. Did you switch my window?
Just for the auction. Hold on. Keep looking.
Okay.
Keep looking at me. Keep looking at me. He knew.
Yeah.
Okay, so Steve, one of the questions I have for you. So the line's available at thedinkies.com. Links right there. You can also order the Dinky Monkey, and we actually, Steve, as of this morning, I think we have a gray Dinky Monkey in stock, and we have
some inventory.
We have 2 or 3.
Oh my goodness, we shipped over 40 and I don't
brown
know,
Dinky Monkeys
40 or 50.
stock.
I don't know. We've got a few in inventory right now.
We do.
Oh,
so if you're looking for a Dinky Monkey,
yeah,
we have a gray and a couple brown in stock. Yeah. And the lions, we're looking at about 4 to 6 weeks. We're making them as fast as we can.
And folks, remember, these are the first 2 of 20 characters that I'm making for the Dinky line. And this is a line of characters that have to do with a dream. You
got to collect them all. They live in Dinkyville.
25 years ago.
Steve, we're not ready to talk about.
Not quite. Yep. But they will be living in Dinkyville. And
let's just say it makes the 100-acre wood look a little cramped.
Yeah, it looks a little like Pooh Corner.
All right, so here's a question I have for you, Steve. We got the Dinky Monkey. Obviously, we have the Dinky Lion now, and every character has its own voice, its own, Now, the Dinky Monkey, we made a song for, the Banana Song. If you haven't seen the Banana Song yet, go to our YouTube page. And watch it, share it. We love it.
Yep.
And we'll be working on some content for the Dinky Lion.
You go over there.
But we wanted to pick your brains.
Yep.
So we want to film something. We might even have something by next week.
Yeah.
But
I have a piece of paper right here.
So this is where we need to pick the brains of the insiders here.
All right, insiders. Lions.
Give us some ideas for a song that a lion could sing.
Let's talk about themes. What are things that come to your mind when you think about a lion?
So obviously, we did the Banana Song for the Dinky Monkey, and that made a lot of sense.
Okay, so let's do some brainstorming here.
Okay.
And what I'd like to do is let's look at his physical characteristics first. So we have tons of hair, right? So hair or mane.
Okay.
Okay, we're going to be watching the content, so I want people interacting here with this. So jump in. What are the physical characteristics of a lion?
The lion sleeps tonight.
King of the jungle.
King of the jungle.
King
and Chris said that, yeah.
Good.
Obviously.
Lion sleeps tonight. That's this great song.
I mean, obviously, Jungle Book and Wizard of Oz.
Sure.
And
but look at his physicality.
Big teeth, said Ken. Chris Moore,
teeth.
Tiny but has a huge roar.
Yep. Tiny.
Let's see here.
Huge roar.
Patrick said prideful lion, not cowardly.
Pride.
Steve Ronker said a lion has a mouse as a best friend. Where has my mouse friend gone?
Mouse friend.
Gina, dental floss, flossing your teeth, dental hygiene.
Yep. Floss.
Circle of Life from Dan.
Circle
Henry
of
said
Life.
roar. Anthony said, where's the Dinky Turtle? Wait a week.
Yeah. Wait, we have 20 coming.
18, these are great ideas.
More.
I roar here,
coming.
I roar there, I roar everywhere.
Roar.
That was Ray Koopa from Forest Lakes.
Oh, thank you very much.
Forest Lakes looks amazing,
roar.
Ray. I want to come to their shores and write a song.
That's what's going to happen. I can't wait, honestly.
Harry said, excuse me.
Yeah.
Big claws.
Yep. Claws.
Big furry mane. Ooh, Brad Ray said he could be an Elvis impersonator. I ain't nothing but a hound dog, crying all the time. Big nose and tan, said Henry Frost. Good sniffer nose. Okay. Thorn in the paw.
Love me tender, love me sweet, maybe let me go.
I could see him in a little Elvis.
Hey, baby.
If Build-A-Bear had a little Elvis costume. Rock and roll
I'm
music.
sure they do.
Ooh, a lullaby. It's a good one.
Love me tender, love me sweet.
Patrick said maybe an accent.
All my dreams fulfill. What's
Amanda said, ooh, Amanda, a big, beautiful mane that he obsesses over all the time.
Yeah, totally. As obviously he does.
Buy me and get your lion's share.
Oh.
King of the Jungle.
Was that Randy Gentry?
Buy me and get your lion's share was Dave Rosa.
Oh, Dave Rosa did that. Okay.
Lion sleeps tonight, Steve Ronker.
Claws.
Ooh, Ken Dunn has an interesting idea. Roar that's bigger than his bite. That's a good one.
Okay.
Gina said King of the Dinkies.
King of the Dinkies. So he's going to be... so we're going to create a story where the monkey discovers the lion, and that's kind of part of the whole thing.
Because they're buddies.
This is what we're doing.
They all live in Dinkyville.
Yep, in Dinkyville. So here we go with the second character of the Dinky Lion. And we've got a ton of stuff here. The lion sleeps tonight, big teeth, large mane. Okay, now let's talk about what do they eat? What do lions eat? What are they hungry for? I know this is a kid-friendly show, but obviously they're carnivores.
Carcasses.
Yep.
Yeah, Harry, good point.
A lion would eat a monkey. Yep.
We talked about that actually earlier, but I think Chris Moore said a zebra. I was channeling my inner zebra, my inner Brit. A zebra.
Mm-hmm.
Ryanimation said chicken. Yeah. Ooh, Chuck said he likes popcorn. What about a lion that's a vegetarian?
I know.
So Ben Stiller played the lion in Madagascar, and
popcorn?
We made the lion for Ben Stiller for the release of Madagascar.
That's true. We did make the lion for
and
Ben Stiller
the whole movie,
for Madagascar.
He's dreaming of steaks, like Henry Vera said.
Yeah.
Yeah, Ken Dum said anything he wants. Yeah, what about a lion? Yeah, that likes cashews. A lion that really.
I like popcorn. I think that's hilarious.
The lion can have a funny song that's talking about like a big, juicy piece of popcorn. Like a song that leads you into a lettuce eating.
I'm gonna eat some
popcorn.
Big, juicy
heads of lettuce with a little bit of balsamic vinaigrette.
Yeah, something like that, Maybe that takes a left turn. I think what's always fun is you try to lead people one way, then you curve the other.
Okay.
So, I kind of like the idea of one that's a vegetarian.
Especially inside of the mouth, Chris Moore said. Yep.
Carry out? Or a lion that likes pizza?
Yeah, look at the dangling uvula. Well, it's not dangling, but there's
it's not
a
hang on monster.
No.
Or a monster pet.
And yeah. He's very much an oral character. He's a lion. He bites, he eats, he roars.
Peanut butter and banana sandwiches.
It's all about his mouth, isn't it? Yeah.
Grilled cheese sandwiches.
I like the fact that I've increased the size of his nose as well. It makes him cute. Obviously, his eyes are darling. I love this guy. This is the second of our Dinky characters. And
Animal crackers.
Simple felt hands and feet. It's fun. Your hand goes in the back of him like this. There's the logo.
Joey said Dinkosaurus steak at Texas Roadhouse. Tofu, yeah.
His ears are revealed inside the mane. Look at this. You see the ears? And even his
great
ears,
ideas.
like even his ears here are, when you pull the hair back and stuff, they're airbrushed with 3 colors in there. 3 different colors. Inside, you don't even see it.
Yeah.
But inside, we have 3 different colors of airbrushing.
As they say in Jurassic Park, spared no expense. Even though it's an American movie, I still did it in kind of a ramen.
Good. Spared no expense.
Steve Landis, lactose intolerant, Michael Knight.
Very cool.
Bleached his teeth to get him so white. We could do an ad for Invisalign.
Hey, speaking of Jurassic Park, I think we have our friend Michael Lantieri here tonight, who is the Oscar Award winner for the Jurassic Park special effects for all of the dinosaur effects.
How cool is that,
Michael
man?
said he was going to hang out tonight with us. He may not have said anything or appeared, but I think he's with us tonight. I want to say hi to him. And he's going to be a special guest one of these days.
That's right.
All right.
Don't hate the lion, hate the game. Yeah, there is a fun playoff of game, a lion and game.
Yeah.
There's obviously cliches you kind of want to avoid.
Yeah.
What are some of the cliches you'd want to avoid with a character that's just too on the nose? Because if you write a routine that's too on the nose, it can feel a bit pedantic or a bit...
killing animals, that would be one. Too on the nose.
Because he's a cute lion. He's not...
He's a cute lion.
He's not, a terror.
No, I'm not a terror. I would never be a terror.
Chris Moore said, if that were to be a dog, would you have to change the nose at all?
Oh, no, I'm totally making another dog. This is not going to be the dog. Yeah,
I'm making a dog. Dave Rosa said, make the jungle great again. It's a huge jungle.
I'm going to make
it's a great jungle. It's a huge jungle, the best jungle.
This jungle is huge.
We're going to make them pay for the trees.
It's a jungle out there.
It's a jungle out there. Shout out to Monk.
Make him.
A sponsor of the show, USA's 20-year-old TV show Monk.
Never did get into that show. It's a jungle out there. I never could get
all
into
the noise and confusion everywhere. That's right. Steve never liked watching Monk.
No, Monk's okay. Monk's all right.
No, but you always had a chip on your shoulder, a battery on your shoulder, and you said, knock this battery off my shoulder.
Knock this. I dare you. Knock this off.
Eat animal crackers, not animals.
Did you know that I was actually...
King of Knowledge eating storybooks, said Henry.
Oh, that's good. Yeah.
Said Harry Stedman. King of Knowledge eating storybooks. Anthony Hughes. Steve, write this down. Anthony, I did get your email, Anthony.
I'm writing all of these down.
He would like us to sign the Dinky for him.
Oh, okay. Yep. All right.
Anthony, we got that. We'll sign it for you. Thank you for sending the email. I'm going to connect you with Teresa tomorrow.
Anthony,
Steve
where do you want me to sign it? Where do you want me to sign it? Like right across?
Anthony said on the face.
Yeah, okay, right here.
In permanent marker.
All right, I'll take care of that right now. Yep, all right, Anthony.
Hey, Henry asked, could you push the mane back, Steve? Maybe he wants to see the face a little more. Slicked back is more rockabilly.
Hi. Hi.
Slicked back with some pomade. Ooh, Adam Shields said Dinky Platypus. That'd be cool. Henry Frost. He would say something like, I want a T-bone steak, medium rare, seasoned with peppercorn and a side of mushy green beans and baby carrots.
Oh, that sounds
good.
Doesn't that sound good?
Michael Knight, gluten-free foods.
Good.
Exactly.
Gluten-free.
He looks like a lion that likes almond flour and dry wheat alternatives.
What are you talking about?
He could have kind of a Tigger vibe too. Like, give him a goofy voice.
All right.
Kind of that. Yeah.
Oh my gosh. I don't know. I'm not sure. What kind of a lion am I?
I think that
works. I could be a lion. I could absolutely be a little lion. A little lion.
Ken Dunn said, business in the front, party in the back. Mullet. Hashtag mullet mane.
Oh, mullet mane.
Or business in the front, hand in the back.
I really like that. Yes, I really like that. That is so cool.
I like that one too. I think the Tiki eats Dinkies, right?
Yeah. Oh, Tigger is a wonderful thing. Bouncy, 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 fun, fun, fun,
Paul,
fun.
what's his name? Paul
Winchell.
Paul Winchell, the voice of Tigger.
The voice of Tigger.
Love it. Ooh, Chris Moore. Chris Moore said he digs this voice. Unless that's
bouncy,
a delayed
bouncy,
comment.
bouncy, bouncy, fun, 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 fun. One of those wonderful things about Tiggers is I'm the only one.
Now, give me a voice as if you were one of the bad wolves in Pinocchio. Like one of the bad that's always like smoking a cigar with like a top hat with the top burst open.
Well, I'm not sure what you mean. I'm not sure what you're talking about.
What's the vulture in Axtell Television? Not Mr. Beeds, but Mr. Beeds' boss.
This is Claw.
There we go. Claw.
I'm Claw.
Hey, Mario is here. Mario, hello. From my Canadian mic to my friendly Canadians.
Yeah.
The Dinky Lions, finally a lion. Hey, you're going to be hearing from Mario in a couple of weeks. He's going to be one of our performer spotlights.
Are you aligning with me? Are you aligning with the lion?
Anthony Hughes said, can you sign the tag?
The tag, I will.
The Dinky's tag.
All right.
Ooh,
Okay,
Michael
right there.
Knight said, lying lion, always telling big stories. I like that idea. What about a
Lion?
that's always inflating the facts, and then it's never quite as big as he intended?
Sorry, I'm lion. Yeah, I like that too.
Always telling big stories.
I like that. Yeah.
It's a good one.
Yep. Lion, big tails. So
Yeah.
like fish story, or what was that? Big fish.
Big fish. Yeah, exactly. Ooh, Henry said, what about if the Dinky lion was a cub in training to be a lion? Almost like Cub Scouts.
Oh, I like that. Yep.
You know, going to be learning how to roar. Which
that's
borrowing,
great.
That's borrowing from the Lion King, you know, working on my roar. But
Yeah.
a little lion in training.
And in The Wizard of Oz, what was the lion?
He wanted
cowardly
courage.
lion.
He wanted courage, yeah.
I need some courage. I need some courage. I don't know. Oh, I'm afraid.
Amanda said, give him a New York accent.
Yeah,
Or
what do you mean?
or kind of like
New
Adam
York.
from
New York.
Buffalo.
Oh, from Buffalo.
No, that was what?
I don't know, Buffalo.
Mario said, when will we see rabbits? There may or may not be dinky rabbits downstairs.
Do we know anything about rabbits? We don't talk about things like that.
Well,
Do we? We have 20 characters coming. Do we talk about things that are not being seen right now? I like a rabbit.
other than the
I
fact
bet you
that
would.
they are in
I would
development.
like a rabbit. Is there a rabbit? A dinky rabbit would taste great.
I love the painting you did on this. So, hey, fun fact. A lot of the dinkies are made by Steve
Yep.
and Susie.
Yep.
And now myself, because I've been helping cut and
right.
do some of the bodies. So these are hands-on Axtell products.
Well, that's right. Axtell family.
That's right. And of course, Jose and Wes and Teresa and Sandra.
And Wes, yeah.
But Steve and I have been doing a lot of the work
Yep.
behind the scenes on these. Obviously, Steve creates them. But we've been trying to assemble these because we have I think Steve shared this last week, we have over 100 puppets on order right now. And so we've been jumping in, helping to fill orders because we have a small crew.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
coronavirus,
Smaller
like
now
many of
because
us,
of the
has
pandemic,
been
yeah.
an interesting curveball. But you know what? We're adapting. We're continuing to entertain and innovate and help you do your jobs. And so, yeah, Brad said, bring on the rabbits.
All right, man.
I may or
got
may
a
not have
great
handled
rabbit.
the Dinky
Oh my
rabbit
gosh.
today. I
It's
can't
incredible.
confirm or deny. I can't confirm or deny. All I can say is go to thedinkies.com.
You will always know what we have on Inside Axtell because you guys are the insiders. Keep hanging out here with us.
So
And if
here's
you
the
can,
fun fact.
Check in on
Guess what?
thedinkies.com.
No one else even knows that this is available.
That's exactly right.
Only you guys.
Yep, that's right.
There are. Let me click over here. There's about 40 of you right now that know this is live. Mario said he wants to place an order for a monkey, lion, and rabbit, so I'll wait to order to save on shipping.
Okay.
No
cool.
problem,
It's a good
Mario.
idea.
Once we release a Dinky, we will keep making it right now. Now,
know
there
what?
may be a season where we have to stop making one because we don't have supplies or something, but right now,
Yeah.
when we introduce a character, we're still making monkeys. We're making
Oh,
lions now.
lots of monkeys.
And we will have a rabbit. We will have
Lots and lots of monkeys.
A frog. Maybe a monster.
Oh my gosh.
Maybe a snake.
Oh my gosh.
You ain't nothing but a hound dog, crying all the time.
the lion's a crooner. What can I say? So, hey, next week we may even have a song for the Dinky.
Yeah.
Right?
We're looking at that. We're looking at your ideas that you've given us tonight, and it's super cool. All these things are going to feed into.
Chris Moore said, what happened to the frog? It is still happening.
So, what
So
happened to the frog?
yeah,
Since you're an insider, we'll let you know that we made the molds and we made the production molds from the master molds, and it ended up too large. It was too big for the hand, and so I had them downsize it one generation.
Every
And so
time you
we
make a
went
mold,
back-
it shrinks about 5%. And
So
so,
we
the
made
frog was
another-
slightly too big.
Yeah, we made another generation, and I'll have the frog, the very first one, I'll have tomorrow, and I'll be checking that out.
So the frog and the rabbit are still
coming.
in the mix, but
It's coming.
we're developing about 10 characters right now. Some of them we haven't even talked about. And we're always looking at ones that we can make.
Yeah.
Ooh, Anthony Hughes said the lion from Daniel and the Lion's Den. Yeah, if you're a Sunday school teacher,
that's
a great tool you can use, especially if you're teaching virtually or teaching about bravery. I think someone mentioned earlier, a lion tends to be brave. You can teach,
I would like
Aesop's
to be
fables.
Daniel. I would not like to be the lion in this story, please.
That's true.
Hey, we have, absolutely, Henry. Harry Stedman is asking, do we have a Dinky Dino going on? Yeah, we do. I do have a Dino in the mix, and it's being it's in the lineup. So I'm doing a lot of designing right now. It's super cool.
Yeah,
a supersized one. Yep, it is possible. These are all.
Hey, and just to throw it out there, we have a couple people in our community who work at hospitals, and just know that we can make any puppet in silicone, including Dinkies. We love latex. Silicone costs a little bit more, but it's allergen free because it's synthetic versus natural like latex. And so for people that work in hospitals, silicone's oftentimes allowed, while as latex may not be because of allergies.
So check the sizing out here, Ryan.
Okay.
This is a regular size Dinky, right?
Yeah. Well, you're extra large.
Just right here. I'm holding it on the same plane as me, right?
I feel like you're baiting me.
Size.
Okay.
That's the actual size.
Okay.
So here would be a medium size Dinky.
Don't just move it closer to the camera.
Well, that's how I'm going to try it, right? This is a medium size Dinky, and this would be like 12 inches. About 16 inches. 16 inches, okay? And then here is a Dinky that would be 32 inches. Look at that, 32 inches. Yeah.
So cool, actually.
We have 32, 24, right here. 32, 32.
Muscle memory.
Yeah. 32, 24, and 10 inches. The Dinky is 10 inches. We haven't started making them larger than this. Right now, because of the pandemic and because everybody's challenged, we are coming out with these inexpensive characters. They're adorable. But yeah, who knows what the future is. We can make bigger ones for you.
What we love about the Dinkies is you may not be a puppeteer first. You may be a magician, a children's entertainer, an educator. And what we love is Dinkies kind of bridge the gap between toys and performance puppets.
And they're perfect for online stuff like this camera.
And the Dinky-Talk.
Hey everybody.
I'm controlling the Dinky with a microphone. So cool. It works with our AI system. It's a simple animatronic.
Yeah, that's right.
One of our most affordable animatronics. You can check it out at thedinkies.com. But
hello.
We love these guys.
That's right. We do.
So cool.
Yeah, we do.
So, hey, thanks for hanging with us today.
What do you know?
We're going to have a whole nother week of shows next week. And by week of shows, I mean a day of shows covering the last week. Hey, if you want to power your show by Axtell, if you're looking for any consulting help for audio, visual, songwriting, script writing needs, let us know. Steve@axtell.com. Send us an email. We'd love to be a part of what you're doing. Make sure to visit thedinkies.com to find out about the lion if you want to order one, or one of our monkeys that is currently in stock.
That's right.
And there will be many more characters to come. Mario, you are right. A rabbit is just around the corner.
That's
Sherry loves the lion. How cool. Harry Stedman said, how long will the hands and feet last?
Oh, they're fine. These are double strength felt. So they're great unless you give them to your dog and let him chew on them.
We'll have to show someday how these are cut. The machinery that's used to cut some of these.
Yeah, these are machine cut. They're super cool.
It's pretty fun.
All right, we are Axtell Expressions, and we are here for you because we make innovations to help you entertain the world.
Shoot us an email. Let us know how we can be a part of what you have going on, and we will see you here next Thursday.
All right.